All right, Coach. Congrats on the win tonight, 75-64 over Caldwell in your 2016-17 regular season opener. I thought the game played out differently than what we've seen from your teams in the past couple of years. And past couple of years, it's been really offensive-minded, and not that it wasn't today. Still scored 75 points, but I thought your defense really tightened up over the last 25, 28 minutes of the game, and it really led you to victory today.
I think without a doubt, that's one thing we've really focused on. We didn't think we were good enough defensively last year to advance and to win a championship. And so we've talked about it a lot. We've worked on it a lot, probably at the expense of some offense right now. But, and I think we did what we had to do. We grinded it out. We battled on the boards. I thought we did all those things we talked about, and it really helped us. We were 7 of 28 from three. We didn't shoot well from three, and I thought we had some really good looks. So on the nights when the shots don't go in, we've got to be able to guard, and I thought we did that tonight, and that's good. That's got to be one of the identities of this team.
I thought the defense really started to tighten up. Like I said, late in the first half, you guys closed the half on a 12-0 run, turned a 5-point deficit into a 7-point lead. You scored the first couple buckets of the second half, so it ended up being a 16-0 run that spanned both the end of the first half, start of the second half. What about that? What happened in that run that really set you guys going?
Well, I think we got going. We were able to get out and transition some and score in transition. I thought we got some great play off the bench. Breon Harris, Alex Borges, especially early on in that half. But Borges was great down the stretch, and I think Darius Garvin was really good during that stretch too. Made some plays and got us out, allowed us to get out in transition. He had that highlight reel dunk. So I thought we just did some really good things, for a first game. And as I told him, it's still early November. I mean, we're not even you're starting in the second week of November. It's early, and for we're going to be rough at times. I thought we had too many turnovers in the second half. Got a little loose with the ball. But, in the end, we defended, we rebounded, and I thought we really tried to pass it to each other and share the ball.
Yeah, I thought the ball movement was great, especially in the first half. Some backdoor cuts, and I think some plays where Dominican got caught staring at the ball a little bit. I think you guys had 11 assists on 16 field goals in the first half.
Exactly what we had, and that's what we talked about at halftime. We had said that we were struggling a little bit early. Nerves. We missed some shots. We're coming off playing at UB last week, and I think there was, there's a little carryover in that, everybody expects every shot to go in again, and that's not going to happen right away. And in the end, we used our ball movement to get easy shots. And I thought there were some really nice displays of basketball where we fed Alex Borges for a dunk, Jeff Redband finding Alex Milinovich. Just so many good plays. Alex returned the favor and hit Jeff with a backdoor pass. I mean, we did some really nice things that weren't really drawn up, but they were basketball plays.
The one guy that got off to a good start for you offensively today, Deion Hamilton, he ends up with 18 points. He had 8 in the first couple minutes, and that we were talking casually about his play in the exhibition games. He scored double figures in both exhibition games, but kind of got off to a slow start. So what did you see from him at the start today? He was able to get off to a better start.
I think he just got some easy shots early, and he attacked the basket early. I think both exhibition games, he settled for threes and stood out there and tried to be a three-point shooter. Today, he only took 2 threes. I think they might both been in the second half. I'm not sure. I know the one he made was in the second half. So I thought he was much more in attack mode, and that's what we need from him. And I got to keep reminding myself, he's a sophomore. Redband's a freshman. And Garvin is a sophomore. So these guys are still young guys, and for me, that's really great. Because I think there's room for us to grow and room for us to get better.
I want to ask you about Garvin. He's a guy that he just always so steady to me. And you're last year you get some guys injured and you're shorthanded, and he comes up and ends up being a starter. And now this year, same thing. You're a little bit shorthanded in the backcourt to start the year, and he's just there and he's solid.
Yep, he's a guy you can count on. He can make a three. He can make the right pass. He can get a rebound. He can block a shot. He does so many. He's a really good basketball player. And I think, again, he's just scratching the surface of where he's going to be. I think he's going to get better and better. And I think he kind of starting to feel that, too. I mean, he's become more vocal. He's become more of a leader, which, whew, it was tough. Last year he did not talk at all. Now he's starting to get to that point. So, again, a lot of sophomores, a lot of freshmen out there. He's going to be one of those guys that we're going to count on. And it's tough to be counted on as a sophomore at a really good level where we are. But I think he's going to be able to do it. And I think, like I said, he's just scratching the surface of what he can be.
Yeah, 11 points, 6 rebounds, 2 assists, 2 steals, and a block for Garvin today. 2 other guys I want to ask you about quickly. Supreme Hanna, limited to 4 games last year, ends up coming back. He's a fifth-year senior for you. This was really he didn't play in the 2 exhibition games, so this is his first game action in almost a full calendar year. He gets you 14 points today. And then Alex Miljanovic, I think you talked about a little bit. He steps into the starting lineup, gets you double figures today. And what did you see from those 2 guys?
Alex was great. It was great. I think he was a little rusty early. Hadn't played. We had a year off. I think we saw that last year with Dion. You could say we practiced or whatever, but in the end, Alex was a little rusty. And then he settled down. And I thought he went in after. It was fun. I think after Alex Borges played really well, Alex Milanovic went back in and said, "You know what? I'm going to relax and play," and he did that. And I think guys found him. He made some layups, made some really nice passes, which he can do. He runs the floor, and I think he's starting to see where he fits in with everything. And Supreme, it was good to see him back out there. A little rusty. Times I thought tried to do a little bit too much, but in the end, we need him to be good, and we want him to be good, and he will be good for us. He's he did a really nice job handling the ball and making the right plays against a team that pressed and trapped and ran at you a lot from a lot of different angles. And it was good practice for him.
Of course, your team now 4-1 all time in this ECC CACC challenge event that we've hosted over the last couple years. Short turnaround time. You're going to close out the tournament tomorrow against a veteran Dominican team. Returns a lot of guys. What did you see from them today? They defeated Roberts Wesleyan before your game.
They're very well coached. They got a great big man. That's going to be a tough matchup for us. They can change defenses very well. We had a battle with them last year down at their place at their tournament. So we know they'll be ready to go, and they'll be trying to return the favor up here. So we got to get rested, and we got to try and figure out a way to get another win in, like you said, a very short turnaround.
Okay, 4 o'clock tomorrow, Daemen Dominican. Good luck, Coach.
Thank you.